pulled his head through. You know he was high on the couch, right? Come on, be honest, right? But the thing is, once again, it got paid. You guys want to get paid, yes or no? With your own intellectual property. You don't got to chase someone else's product or service. Create some of your own stuff right up here. How many guys would be okay if you had like 100 people with your own membership site paying you $10 a month? How about 200? How about 500? If it took you 5 years to build a business like that, would it be worth it? I don't have any magic dust. I can't sprinkle dust that makes you wealthy, or I have no get rich quick. It's just get rich. Would that be all right? And serve well. So we created the program over 2.5 days. Day 3 was all about time management. How do we build perfect days? Get people organized. How to learn how to get capital. How to get the right mastermind teams. I believe that anyone and everyone is approachable. Would you agree with me on that? But sometimes we're afraid. When Jim Quick walks off the stage and does other great speakers, there's lots of great speakers here. You'll see Shay Vaughn later today, an amazing, amazing, incredible individual that is changing lives all over the world. But what do you say to them in that icebreaker, right? And I believe that everyone is, so if you want to check out what I believe and how I do it, go to YouTube today, just Google these two names. Google Bill Walsh and Michael Jordan on YouTube. You'll see a video we did together. Now realize an hour before the video, I didn't know Michael. An hour after the video, he's giving my kids tips on playing basketball. Would that be kind of cool? Who would love that skill set? Say, that's me. Turn left to right and tell someone, no fear. No fear. We put the entire bundle together. We made it digital as well as live. It sells all over the world now. It didn't then. We started in just 2 cities, right? It was $5,000 a ticket back then. It's still $5,000 a ticket today online. But in 2007, we had over 2,000 applicants, so we launched a venture fund at the same time. We said, how do we make it affordable for everyone to come? And I asked for 2 things today. How many? So to be a part of our program, our incubator group, number 1, if you make more money, who would give back to a local charity? Would you guys do that, yes or no? If you won't give back to a charity, don't even apply. Number 2, if you made more money, who would let us publish your story? Would that be okay, yes or no? So you can write the numbers down because you know now exactly what it costs to get started, right? It's 3 payments of $1,000, write it down today, or it's 1 payment of $2,000 for the whole year. That's good for you and a guest, which is your business partner or spouse, not some random person you met here today. Does that make sense? Business partner or spouse, and all your kids can come. You get access to the video vault, all the live training. The training happens in the US about 12 times a year. You can go to Italy, you can go to the Caribbean, you can go to the UK, because I do believe that entrepreneurs worldwide are hungry. How many guys are hungry? How many guys are ready for a whole lot more? How many guys can use some help to get there? Just be honest, right? So we knew for a fact we created this that the end result for us was deal flow. We look for companies that come through our programs that we can team up with, take them national, provide funding, and grow those brands. And it's fun how this all kind of happened, but it didn't happen overnight. Are you with me on this? And so for someone that's going to commit a couple thousand for the year, I applaud them. But I only want the ones that are serious. How many guys could actually do 1 to 2 hours a week? Could you do that? Could you be really coachable for 90 days to launch some of your own greatness to the marketplace, yes or no? Or grow the company you have, or build that home-based business, or launch a whole new product from your IP? They're the ones I'm looking for. Oh wait, we launched private masterminds. 2009, we launched the inspiration conferences. 2010, speaker programs. Does anybody here want to speak and sell from the stage? Or anybody actually become a better speaker? So when I finish today, you make sure you talk to Cheryl Brenner. She runs all of our global partnerships. 2011, we launched a course, this big internet marketing camp, and we had a big party at my house. We now do a party at my house and a party in Vegas. 2 big internet marketing camps each year. Those tickets sell for about $1,000 to $5,000. Who would like to come as my guest? You were the first one over there. Raise your hand. No, stand up. Way back. Keep going back. Keep going back. You right there. No, right there. You stand up with your hand up. That's you. Stand up. Come up here. Come up here. Come up. What's your name? This is for you, Tammy. This is your ticket. It's all taken care of. It's all comp. Is that okay? Congratulations. Come on. Give it up. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you there. See me live. All right? Who else wants to come? Oh, that was fast. Yeah, see? That was fast over there. Come here. Jump up. You jumped up first. Yeah, I got 1 more ticket. Come on. There you go. There's 1 more for you, too. Is that pretty good? I never seen someone leap out of the chair so fast. Oh, you get it. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Here you go. No problem. Enjoy. So, write this one down. Create so much value that your customers think you're nuts. And I'm definitely nuts, yes or no? I love to play. I love to work hard. I love to watch people kick ass in what they do. So in 2012, we were approached by this group. They were looking for $1 million for sponsorship for these big ideas they had in New York and in Vegas, running these huge conferences. And my partner said, no, it's crazy. People don't go to these things called expos, right? And the funny thing is that I believe they did. 6 years later, there's 100,000 attendees a year, right? We now have Google as sponsors, Facebook, all these big names, but that's not where it started. We now generate 8,000 to 10,000 leads a month. So if you're a coach, a speaker, trainer, I'd love to talk to you guys. We know for a fact there's so many specialists out there, and please be a specialist. We're able to grow that because we grew it organically. We grew it market after market. We began to buy companies. That's what we do now. We buy and roll companies into national expansion. Because we run 300 events a year, we're always looking for speakers and coaches to be able to have something brand new. But I love brick and mortar companies. I love authors. I love people that have something brand new to bring to the marketplace. It's one of two things. Write this down. You innovate. Write this down. Innovate or pioneer. Innovate or pioneer. Which means you make something better. If you're in that space right now, that's where all the money's going. And of course, mobile. Everything is going mobile. And we got heavily involved with charitable contribution. I'm on the board for Unite for Good, for a Safe Haven Foundation. Most recently, I've joined the team, the Child's Liberation Foundation, where we're taking them nationwide to help with these kids being trafficked all over the world. You know, one of our teammates on our board for one of our other companies, he was the head of human trafficking for the country of Mexico, and now he's joined the team as well. Because it's not just the kids they're trafficking, now they're trafficking the organs. They're literally taking the kids just for the organs. It's so sick. And so to be able to make a difference, we teamed up with Paul Hutchinson, runs a $10 billion hedge fund in real estate, and they're traveling the world to actually cure this in conjunction with the governments. So whatever you're going to do in life, figure out a way to be on boards, be on charitable contribution where you can make a difference, yes or no? How many of you guys think this is a pretty cool idea to get small business behind it, yes or no? How many would help with that cause? That's what we're looking for. I can tell you one of the fastest ways to grow your company is to get yourself around the right people. This year we're launching business centers in Chicago, New York, and LA. Committed $5 million to open these centers to help entrepreneurs. Couldn't be more excited because I do believe this is the age of the entrepreneur. And if you guys are ready for this, how many of you guys are ready for a whole lot more? All right, so let's get your pen for it. You guys ready? Sam, ready? Turn left, right, tell someone you're awesome. Because you are. So here's where it all starts, right? Wherever you're at today is where you're at from the last couple of years of your work. Would you agree? I can't change that. What I do know is that most entrepreneurs live in a place called Busyville. What's it called? Most companies that I find worldwide will stay in a place here for a number of years, and they might have some moderate growth. But most of them fail. Does that make sense? Because they get advice sometimes from their broke brother-in-law. See, big companies have a board of directors. Middle-sized companies, board of advisors. Most of us, or people who are entrepreneurs, have, once again, broke brother-in-law. How many of you guys can relate to that? Come on. Those same negative people of all the ideas, right? But what they never get to is something that we're going to focus on today for all your companies, whether you're brand new or running a company. How do you get to a space called momentum? What's it called? How many people here today want to get the momentum? Put your hands up high and say, that's me. So here's where it starts. You have to define your own terms for what it means to be successful. Please stop worrying about what anybody else does. Only worry about your business. That's all you got to focus on. So if I asked you today, what are the 3 top initiatives for your brand or your new business for the next year, what would those look like? And please, they're your own words. And they're never about money. Money's a program. You ever heard this one? Money is the root of all. Come on, money's the root of all. Money doesn't grow on trees. Oh, ask the folks in Colorado. Ask the people in Washington, yes or no. How about California now? How about Nevada? Okay, so it's weed-like. But are they getting paid, yes or no? You have the greatest source of wealth right here. Stop looking somewhere else and look right within. Would that be okay? Make success on your terms. The thing I feel most honored for in my life is my 3 great kids. My son Austin is 26 years old. He's a big internet marketer. He travels the world, lectures at Harvard. Didn't go to school at Harvard, right? But knows internet marketing. My daughter's 24, Marissa. She does have a black belt in shopping, and she is very good. The dads know exactly what I'm talking about, right? But she's also just finished school to become a physician's assistant. She has 6 months left of rotations. I couldn't be more proud of her. But all of our kids are different, right? My youngest son, Evan, is 19, moved to LA to produce music. He packed up his car and never came back to Chicago. And he loves it. He's launching his first membership site called Naves Waves. He charges $5 a month for unlimited beats. So think way outside the box. Would that be okay? You guys okay to think outside the box? Turn left, right, and tell someone there is no box. There isn't. So now what happens, right? Once we understand how this starts to work, we've got to think at a much higher level to play bigger. Would that be okay too? Yes or no? So part of that is having something so big in your life called vision. What's it called? Vision. See, back in '85, there was a guy who was laughed at because he had vision. He was told he was a joke, had no reason to be there. He was fired by his own brand. See, the vision at a high level has to scare you. Does that make sense? You have to have something in your life so big that it pulls you to where you're going. Because I have a problem with motivation. What happens if you motivate idiots? What do you have? And where do you think they're going? In a big what? Motivation is nothing more than a spark. Does that make sense? But vision is something that provides something called inspiration. What's it called? And it pulls you to where you're going. And then your friends think you're what? Think you're crazy. How many of you guys are definitely a little crazy? You're the ones I can't wait to work with, yes or no? So I started to realize that what did this guy do, right? What made him different? Yes, as an individual, maybe not a very nice person, but as a business person, he's changed the world, yes or no? Say, my vision is so big that it scares me. It has to scare you. It has to pull you outside the comfort zone. Life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Are you with me on this? Don't let anybody tell you your value. Don't let people push you down. Don't let people tell you can't do something, right? Just say, listen, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Please get out of the you-know way. Are you with me on this? You got to feel it here, everybody. I'm telling you, right here. Because if not, you'll become another statistic. Because some idiot broke person told you you're not worth it. You can't do this, you can't live this. I'm telling you right now, if the vision's big enough and you serve enough people, you're getting paid. Would that be fun? But as part of the vision, write this down. You've got to choose your area of expertise. You got to become great at something. Become the leader. Now, let's talk about becoming a leader. If you're brand new, write this down. Innovator. Been around for more than 5 years, expert. Position yourself as innovator or expert. Yes or no? Are we clear on this? Then you go to the marketplace, have good business cards. Don't pass out AOL, Yahoo, Gmail. Don't pass out on the back of your card, brought to you by Vistaprint. People think you're what? You know that for sure. So invest in good materials. And here's how you start. Turn your business cards to gift cards. Turn your business cards to gift cards. Go to this website today called Free Conference Call. Record a 5-minute audio. The 5 things someone has to know before you ever hire someone that's a lawyer, a doctor, anything you're in, doesn't matter your practice. No sales, all content. Go to this other website called Content Divas. They'll take the video, make it written word. That written word becomes your free report. The free report goes in the back of your business card you have. Because from the free report, they text in, they opt in. From the opt-in, write this down, they get your free newsletter. Go to Constant Contact, set up a free newsletter. From the newsletter, they go to a consultation form. From the consultation form, they become a customer. And then a member. At the membership level, you begin to sell people and get this idea quickly, right? $10 a month, they get all of your old content. How many here would love to have just 100 people paying you $10 a month? Who could use some help with that? Over 6 months. The byproduct of great leads, write this down, is great customers. So turn left, right, and tell someone that customers, come on, loud, customers are good for business. And a lot of times we miss that. But the vision is where it starts. The positioning of who you are in that space is where it starts. You've got to start with your understanding that you're going to work day and night to be the best in class, to get to the top 10. So write down the word focus. It means follow one course until successful. First thing I work on with our Rainmaker program, let's get you highly focused. Let's get you totally inspired by what you do. Let's have you keyed into a vision so powerful your friends think you're nuts. How many guys would like to wake up every day totally inspired? Even if your friends thought you were crazy, would that be okay? The magic of this is once you've got the vision of where you're going, and I work with so many people to pull it out of there. You tell me what you're great at, I'll pull out the vision. Are you with me on this? We'll teach how to monetize it. But once you've got that done, right, check this out. The next part is you got to build a great plan. Build a great what? Plan. You need a great plan. Part of the plan is get yourself out there in the marketplace so your position is best in class. How many guys would like to become authors? It's a great way to start. How many guys want to become Amazon bestselling authors? Put your hands up high, let me see. How many here won't raise your hand no matter what the hell I say? That's okay, I don't mind. My life won't change at all. I love what I do, and I'll give you guys tactical drivers. I'm not the inner game, right? I can't cook. There's no doubt about it. I'm not a relationship coach. Are we clear on that? I'm not a life coach. I'm not going to make you feel good. But I'm a damn good business coach. I've been ranked 4 years in a row, top 30 in the world by Guru Magazine with people like Marshall Goldsmith, Anthony Robbins, Jack Canfield, right? So once again, write this down. Stay in your lane. Do what you do best. So how many guys want to learn how to write your books today? Yes? Here's where we start. Go to this website tonight called Killer Covers. Go to killercovers.com. Get a cover for your book made tonight. Then go to this cool website called Facebook. What's it called? Go to Facebook, you're gonna set up what's called your own author page. So set up a business page, below that make it an author page. Upload your new book cover tomorrow. When? Tomorrow. And of course on top of that, when you do this, you're gonna start launching little snippets of your book. You guys okay with this so far? Now you're gonna say the new book is coming out Q3 of 2018. When? Q3. So it gives you plenty of time to promote it. Then go to a website called, write this down, Help a Reporter. Help a Reporter. Get yourself listed there so people call you with questions. Anytime you're interviewed for anything, write this other website down called Pingler. P-I-N-G-L-E-R, Pingler. I know this is fast, but I've got like 25 minutes, I don't want you to miss anything, right? You can watch the video online, I'm sure, again. But for those who decide to be part of the program, I'm going to take 20 people here today, and your life will change forever. Would that be okay? You'll have all these systems in place, you'll own this stuff. So on top of that, once that's done, now you've got Pingler, you've got Help a Reporter, you got your website going. You have to become what's called, write this down, blue check verified. You want to become what's called a public figure on Facebook. Then you download an app called Facebook Mentions. Facebook Mentions. People bitch all the time. Nobody sees my post because you're building your business plan on your personal site. Use the business site, use the author page to drive it. Drive the traffic there, yes or no? Helpful so far? Ready for more? We're just warming up. So now you've got that little piece of it done, right? Now we're going to say, how do we create content for this? Go to this cool website, write this down, called livestream.com. Livestream.com. You're going to launch your TV show today too, would that be all right? Go to a website called Fiverr, Fiverr.com, Fiverr. They're going to make you a little 1-minute commercial. How long? It'll cost you $5. They'll also make you a logo for your new TV show. That'll cost you $10. I'm all about people saving lots of money. Is that okay? Put your money in the marketing. Create great products, put your money in the marketing. So every week you're going to record one video for 10 minutes. How many of you guys could talk about something for 10 minutes a week? Are you sure? It's always Mondays at 5, 7, or 9. And now what happens once you start to do this, that creates content. That'll then create, which is very important for you, right? Just 12 weeks. How many weeks? Those 12 weeks become the chapters for your book. Is that pretty cool? Everything you make after the 8th week, everything behind that is always going into your membership site. The only way they get your own content, they have to what? They have to pay for it. Would that be okay? How many of you guys need more leads? How many of you guys want to automate your lead flow? How many of you guys want to do it today? Put your hands up high and say, that's me. So what happens, once you finish that, you go to Content Divas, they'll take all the videos, make a written word. The written word becomes your book. Now the fun part about this, right? I just showed you exactly where people will charge you thousands of dollars to write your book. You do your book on your own, would that be okay? And if you guys want to have a little more belief in that, who's ever heard of a movie called The Secret? You ever seen that? So I wrote a really cool book, it's actually called The Obvious. What's it called? It means you gotta get off your ass, yes or no? Book cover, killer covers. Back in the book, I shot all my videos in one day. Is this kind of crazy? They were all less than 10 minutes. This became a #1 bestseller on Amazon within 30 days. Is that pretty cool? Who would like to learn that secret today, right? How many guys think the minute you're a best-selling author, all of a sudden there's more leads coming your way, yes or no? Who would like a free copy of this today? I only have one. I just have one. Who would like it? Oh, you would like it? Oh, come here, you get it. Oh, that's awesome, congratulations. Who else wants one? Oh, that's fast. Yeah, see, that's all I brought. But I learned this process, right? What I'm good at is the process. How many guys could use better processes? How about better connections? How about better teams? We get in front of 100,000 small businesses a year. Who would like to learn how to access some of that? Put your hands up high and say, that's me too. So as part of the plan, now you've launched your book, you're getting your TV show out there, go to this website and do not wait. Go to this website in about 2 weeks. It's called Upwork, Upwork.com. You're gonna hire yourself a virtual admin for about 45 bucks a week. Virtual admin, 45 bucks a week. They'll be getting a call on your behalf. What's your first name here? So I'm calling on behalf of Hillary. She's a new client of becoming a best-selling author on Amazon, an amazing speaker on business growth. She's going to be in your area. I'm here to promote her. She charges $10,000 an hour for a talk, but I can never come to your place because I see you got a great event going on, and we'll get her to come for an hour for free. We don't have an hour, but we probably have 10 minutes. Great, Hillary can do 10 minutes, yes or no? Hillary's going to show up and learn a process.